Harmeet Dhillon is with the Center for American Liberty. She joins us tonight to explain the very latest. Harmeet, thanks a lot for coming on. Where do you think this is going?
Well, I think that there may be a split ruling out of the court, Tucker. I think on the case where I'm representing the Daily Wire challenging the large employer mandate, it looks to me like we have 5 or 6 votes to enjoin that order. But on the one regarding medical facilities, because the order is tied to federal funding, I think there are some different arguments there, and the justices seem more likely to uphold that OSHA mandate on medical facilities. So that's what I think. And for my client, today is day one when the compliance is supposed to be occurring, and that's true for 80 million employees around the country. So the fact that the court is still sitting on this and hasn't ruled yet produces tremendous expense, uncertainty, stress, and disruption to the American economy. So I really hope, for the sake of all those employees and employers, that the court rules quickly so that we can move on and arrange our affairs accordingly.
Do you think there's any Supreme Court justice who might ask, wait a second, since when do politicians know more about health care than nurses?
Well, yes, I think some of the justices actually did hint at that, in their questioning. It didn't really come out. It was pretty opaque. A lot of very legalistic questions were being asked. But underlying all of that is a big issue of deference to administrative agencies and the major question doctrine. And so I think that there are many justices who are keyed in and believe that this is not in the federal power at all. Although one of the lawyers arguing before the court for Ohio conceded that states have the power to impose such a vaccine mandate. So we're not out of the woods at all, Tucker. If the court strikes this down, there will be many states, probably New York, California, and some other states, that decide that it is within their power under existing Supreme Court precedent to order this type of thing. Then we'll have a fresh round of litigation over that. And meanwhile, we all know that this vaccine is not particularly effective against the current version of the virus. And so it all really undermines both citizen confidence in the judiciary and in the legislature and in public health. This is really a bad situation for the future of public health in our country, the way that the government is handling this particular situation, Tucker.
I mean, I don't think anyone can look at this and say, yeah, I want these people to be in charge of all healthcare. There's a lot of evidence, a steaming pile of evidence, in fact, that this vaccine, the so-called booster, the third vax, is negatively correlated to the new variant. You're more likely to get it and pass it. It's so crazy. I appreciate, Harmeet Dhillon, you're fighting this fight directly. Thank you.